Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you for being with me again today. The Western countries, or some of them, are still providing and will provide Ukraine with weapons. And that is a sign of de-escalating the conflict between two countries and without declaring war to the aggressor, let's put it this way, in this context. So we have here uh, Germany, who's pledging to send some high quality weapons to Ukraine by October. Well, I think by October the whole thing will be done and finished, but that's about 80%, 85%, I would say. So this article comes from Ukrainska Pravda from today, the June 11, 2022. Ukraine to receive modern Iris or Iris T air defense system from Germany in October, the ambassador said. The latest German air defense system, Iris T, that's how I'm going to pronounce it, so get used to that. Iris T, which is able to protect a territory the size of Kiev, will arrive in Ukraine in October. Or it will arrive in Ukraine. Okay, source, Ukrainian ambassador to Germany, Andriy Melnik, in an interview to NV. So it was the Ukrainian ambassador, not the German ambassador. Quote from Melnik: "The Iris T system is the only thing I have thanked the Chancellor and the government for in recent months. We have been working on it since the first days of the war. This system is the best in the world." So they will receive the best defense system in the world. The Ukraine, I don't know who's going to receive it. I can't say. I don't know if it's going to be the German military, or it's going to be stationed in Ukraine, or it's going to be the Ukrainian military. I do not think that this system, if it's the best of the best, will be just provided to Ukrainian army just like that. I have great doubts. I would say 90%. That's why probably they hope, yeah, we're going to give it to you by October. And by October, we already know, right, that they're going to be done. Yeah, I guess that's the thing that's going to play. I don't think they're going to give them this. I do not think, because remember, when this goes over there, if you think that that goes straight to the Ukrainian army, well, that's, I would say, 50-50. Could that be taken? And I don't know, the possibility that these systems could be captured by the Russian forces. Again, I will give, let's say, 40% yes, 60 no, but still there is a possibility. And as the other 50% from the first assessment would be who's gonna get it? Who knows? Maybe it's gonna be some other kind of groups that are gonna get it. That's why when you send all kind of weapons in Ukraine, don't be certain that that will be in the Ukrainian army and they will take care of it. Some people will get it, some bad dudes, and with those bad dudes, you can use it in other excuse me, other capitals in Western Europe, for instance. What are you going to do then? Who are you going to blame? The Russians again? Because you're going to have some people who, let's say, want to change certain things, some places where they have a problem with some people, some groups, or some organizations or government, and they will have the capability with a free movement of the people in Europe. And since Ukraine will be a European country and a European Union, right? Fast track, right? You're going to have these people just putting in the back of a car or a truck and go to certain locations and do damage, hurt people, hurt situations. And who are you going to blame? What are you going to say? You couldn't foresee this? Oh, for that thing, you did that, now this. So it has to be calculated. Do you think it's going to be like, okay, monitored, who's going to get it? No. I assume a lot of things will end up in the hands of bad dudes. And I predict that after this war ends, you will hear certain terrorist attacks using these kinds of weapons in the West. You're not going to hear it in China or, I don't know, Vladivostok. It's going to be in the Western countries. Is that the chicken come back to roost or something? Something like that. That's what I think. But what do you want? This system is the best in the world. It can be compared to the American Patriot. It is a German product. Well, I'm regarding American Patriot. Remember, we were told, at least I read, in Iraq war or invasion, that the Patriots are the best and all that, and then you have which are good. I'm not saying they're not, but I don't know if they're the best. And I want to talk about its efficiency. And it was the Iraq war invasion, and then you had the Israeli had the Patriot, or the Patriots were located in Israel to make sure that they will catch any kind of rocket sent from wherever. Their efficiency was below 24%. 24% efficiency. So if you have 100 rockets, 24 will be hit. The rest of 86 would fall on. I'm sorry, 76 will fall on your head. So this is the efficiency, right? Well, maybe that was the level at that point, but at that point they were saying that they have an efficiency, accuracy of about, I don't know, 90 some, 99%, 98%, and during the real war it had 23, 24%. So yeah, Patriot. And you can see the Russian S-400 and so on. I don't know how efficient they, and S-500. Oh my God, they're so fantastic, and they have this. I want to see them how they are, but how can you figure it out? Because the Russians will lie. They say 99%, and the other ones say no, it's 15% accuracy or efficiency. So this will be the purchase from the German weapons purchase with whose money? Your money. A weapons manufacturer that we need the parameters of which we have determined. Production will end in late summer. Then training delivery will be in October. According to Melnik, the first money from 1 billion euros from the budget of the German Ministry of Defense to help Ukraine will be spent on the Iris-T missile systems. This was confirmed by Chancellor Olaf Scholz on 1st of June. So you know how it works? So the first money from 1 billion euros from the budget of the German ministry to help Ukraine will be spent. So the Germans borrowed the money, but I don't think they have it, borrowed from an international bank the money, and they will use it for their weapons and their manufacture the industry will make, and all that will be transferred to another country that will not pay for it, but the German people will pay for the loan to be able to secure the manufacturing of this weapon. So who's going to ultimately pay for this? The the German citizens. For Ukrainians, for Zelensky and Shmihal, president and prime minister. Yeah, good job. The ambassador explained the long delivery time by saying that these systems are still being manufactured for Ukraine, or they're working on it right now. Okay, got it. They don't have any extra. For reference, Iris-T, infrared imaging system trail, thrust vector controlled, infrared homing missiles. There are two versions of Iris-T ground-to-air air defense missiles, Iris-T SLS short range and Iris-T SLM medium range. Their maximum fire range is 40 kilometers. So that's what, 30 miles. Height, 20 kilometers, about 15 miles. According to the characteristics of the Iris-T, the air defense system is able to protect an area about the size of Kiev. According to Melnik, within 3 to 4 years, Ukraine will be able to station it around cities and major facilities. Background: Ukrainian ambassador to Germany, Andriy Melnik, said that Germany intends to deliver Panzerhaubitze, 2,000 howitzers to Ukraine around June 22nd. There you go. 11 more days, right? All right. So new technology is going to arrive maybe to Ukraine from the charity of the German, not charity because you pay for it, from the, I don't know, taxes, mandatory taxes collected from the German citizens for the leaders of Ukraine, current leaders of Ukraine. Good. All right. That's how democracy works. Olaf decided for you, my German fellows, and you're going to pay for it. Not Olaf, you. because he had to. And if you don't, then they will all remind you of the Second World War. And you're gonna be guilty about it. You go in your corner and say my culpa for the 3055th time, and you apologize for something you didn't do. Other people did so many years ago. You still fall for that? Oh my God. And that's the education system, that's the mass media, the politicians, and the outside handlers are all this. And you're going to be bombarded with the same guilt over and over and over again. If you want it, go ahead. But don't tell me you're free. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, be just, and pay up.